Hello, is this thing on? Pardon me. Hello everyone, do you remember me? I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't, because I've been gone for so much time. This is ToadinWonderland, and I'm here to play more of Pokemon Emerald. Last time, if I can even remember what happened back then, we were about ready to take on the gym leader. Well, I found out I was kind of under-leveled, so I decided to go ahead and do a lot of grinding in between. Well, it's been about 2 months at this point, pretty much. Give or take a few days. But I grinded up all my Pokemon, and we're actually going to see a bunch of evolutions this time. I stepped back outside of Mauville City, though, which is just right over here, and we're going to head over to Route 118 really quick. I'm not here to catch any Pokemon, but I'm just here to get into a couple fights, and here we can have a double battle by catching the eye contact of 2 trainers, so we're going to go ahead and do that. But yes, enjoy the evolutions while I talk a little bit about what I've been up to for the past 2 months. Well, to start off with, why I haven't been able to record so much lately is because over the summer I was actually doing a summer course for college. And if I didn't do it, well, so be it, but the fact that I did do it, and I did get an A, by the way, thank goodness. By not doing it, though, I would have been kind of behind with future semesters, and I'd even be busier than what I'm going to be here for the future. And I'd have to get a lot more done in the semester, and I'd have to, if I wanted to graduate the following year, I would need to cram everything at once into one semester, and I might still have to end up doing the same at some point for one semester, but now I have less to worry about because I did the summer course. Not only that, it was cheaper to do it at the local community college as opposed to where I'm going right now. So I'm going to transfer it, and that'll be that. And here we got Aron ready to learn Iron Tail. It is a good move, just inaccurate. It's not as bad as Thunder, but it's still down there a bit. I am going to replace Metal Claw, though, because Iron Tail will definitely be handy. As a matter of fact, that is what's a shame about some of these older generations. Even though they introduced like the Dark and Steel type, there's not really a lot of good moves for these kinds of situations. And there we flinched Roselia. Okay, let's see. But yeah, as I said, I was doing a summer course, and that was kind of holding me back a little bit for being able to do anything else. On top of that, I also work during the summers, like an actual job. And this year I actually got listed to work full-time. For the longest time, it was almost overtime, actually. But I was extremely busy between college and work both. And I really did not have much of a summer break, if you want to even look at it that way. We are not going to learn that move. It's not going to benefit, no, okay. I thought I was going to repeat the same thing over again. It didn't, thank goodness. Maralts would have evolved at level 20, but I accidentally grinded a little too high and it overleveled, so I kept it from evolving so that you could see the evolution. So just keep that in mind. Maralts actually does evolve at level 20, if you didn't know that. We'll use a fighting move on Aron. We're going to switch Maralts. I want to get 4 evolutions in one video if I can, so let's go ahead and bring out Sly Cooper, aka Zigzagoon. That's the disadvantage with not being able to record in so much time. You forget what you did, what you didn't do, etc, etc, etc. Gets a little wishy-washy for you. But yeah, my summer, if you couldn't tell, has just been kind of like blah. Like, not really that much to discuss, except, as some of you probably know, if you did keep up with my channel while I was absent, I did put a couple updates in between, back then and now, between the 2 months absence that I've had. And, I did go to Otakon this year, which is held in Baltimore. I actually did run into a subscriber when I was down there. It was actually pretty cool. But yeah, I had a really cool time down there. It's the first time I've actually been able to do anything like gaming related, like outside of the house, like a big event, like partake in anything that has that kind of nature to it. Because I'm not usually around that kind of crowd. But it was definitely a really good vacation. I almost look at it. It was pretty much one of my best summer vacations I think I've ever had. So despite being busy, I did manage to squeeze in 3 days to get away from it all for a bit. Thanks to my friends for inviting me as well. I'm so glad that they actually invited me along. It was really kind of them. And I'm glad it all worked out too. But Otakon was really fun. A lot of awesome cosplayers. I definitely got a lot of pictures. What I seen, there was definitely really good costumes though. I was really impressed with what I saw. And it was just so awesome that you were around people who didn't care about, like, oh, you like video games? Well, don't you think you're too childish for that sort of thing? Because I'm around that a lot. Like, where I live, most people don't really care for that sort of thing. It's kind of frowned upon, actually, which is kind of sad. So at times, you know, you feel like you're a hipster if you want to look at yourself that way around the drama crowds. That's pretty much what goes on around here. There's a lot of people who get involved with what he said, she said, and are so concerned about gossip. I avoid that. I stay away from that kind of stuff, but anyway, we have several evolutions ready to show you here. Bruce is evolving, and as I had mentioned, all but Ralts are evolving at the levels that they can evolve at whenever you level them up enough. So here we have Hariyama, I believe is how you pronounce its name. I'm still going to call him Bruce though. But Merlin, which is our Ralts, is now evolving. And as I said, it would have evolved at 20, but I kind of grinded too much and wasn't keeping track of my experience, so that was a boo-boo on my part. But we have Curlia, and keep in mind, a lot of these Pokemon are not going to be on my final team that I'm going to have by the end of the game. I thought we tried to... I don't want to learn Calm Mind. We don't need that for this Pokemon. I guess it was because of the leveling system with when they learn it at certain levels. Because Ralts learned it at 20... Was it 21? Yeah, I guess that's what happened. Because I was evolving it, it was going to try to relearn it, because that's when Curlia learns it. And here we have Sly Cooper, aka Zigzagoon, evolving into Lanoon. Again, I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation or not, but whatever. But yeah, how about that? We have 4 evolutions to help us out. So that went pretty well there. We should be prepared for the gym now. I don't know what else there is to really do here, but I'm not going to talk to the rest of these trainers. We're going to go back to the gym. Oh, that's right, we have the running shoes. Slowing everything down, huh? And the bike, for that matter, too. Yeah, last time, if you probably can remember any of this at all, I know it's been a while since I've last kept up to date with any of this. Pretty much beat all the trainers in the gym already. Let's go ahead, first off, save our game, and I know the playtime is a bit high. If I never explained this story before, I do occasionally have a bad habit of letting the game on overnight, and I did leave it on for one night, and it racked up a bunch of hours, as you could tell by looking at that. But I wanted to save because I got all those evolutions out of the way, plus we're ready to take on a gym fight here. Let's see, I think that's really all I had to talk about as far as what I've been doing. Like I said, you know, just sorry for being so busy, but when that's the case, you know, you don't really have much opportunity to sit down and do whatever you want, let alone LPing. But here we have Wattson and his electric Pokemon, and I'm not sure why I started with Bruce, but that's fine. We can take it from here. I'm sure we're going to go second anyway, so I'll just use Vital Throw. And hopefully we don't get paralyzed in the process. Critical hit, I don't know if that was necessary. Now that we have Hariyama, attack stat went way up. I'll put it that way. Hariyama does have a very high HP and attack, actually. So that is nice to have that. We'll use Gex for this fight. Gex was about ready to level up again as well, I believe. Indeed. Grovile, if you want to call it that. But I try to stick with the nicknames if I can help it. Well, its physical defense would have been worse, so maybe I should have used, like, Fury Cutter. I don't know. Yeah. Do that, or... we'll just use quick attack. I had a feeling that might happen, though. Physical contact and static kicked in. Oh, priority for the win. It knows quick attack too, and because I'm paralyzed, obviously my speed went way down. Oh well, at least we gained a level. Got some more HP and stuffs. This episode's not going to be particularly long, by the way. That's only because I do have a lot planned, even for today, that I'm recording this. Now, I was thinking about doing something here soon. Let's just use fake out. How do I explain this, though? Oh, well, I pretty much said earlier I'm not going to be using pretty much this team. However, I decided to kind of make up for being gone for a while. I'm going to have a guest, quote-unquote guest Pokemon that will be appearing on my team. And what were you holding? Oh, Oranberry. Okay, I couldn't remember. See, that's what happens when you don't play these games in so long. You never know what happened in between, what's changed, what's the same, all that jazz. Yes, I will have a quote-unquote guest Pokemon appearing on the team. By the time this video goes up, I think I'm already planning to make like an announcement video to kind of break it out that I'm going to be having this Pokemon on my team, and you'll find out soon enough who that's going to be. But there's a couple technical problems I've run into. I'm going to probably have to ask a friend for help with getting this sorted out. Oh shoot, Manectric. Here's where things get tricky. This is the only one that I was concerned about, and I'm sure Shockwave will probably take me out. I should have healed, dang it, I wasn't thinking. Yes, I knew I should have done that. Oh well, we got a couple other Pokemon we could throw in here. I don't know if Curlia will go first or not. I kinda doubt it, yeah. I didn't think that would happen. Did I heal before entering here? I don't think I did. No, shoot, that was terrible. Okay, Aeron. Use Mud Slap. Yeah, I don't want to use, oh, it's not going to matter even if I do use Mud Slap. I was going to say I don't want to use Iron Tail because it's not going to do much to it, which it won't, because, its electric and steel doesn't do that much to it. I need to see what ability... Oh, you have the sturdy ability. Okay, I wasn't sure if it had that or Rockhead. I was gonna say, if I use this, well... Oh shoot, we missed anyway. Thank you for paralyzing me. I really, really appreciate that. I missed. Was I going first before it? I should have kept track of that. Dang it, I'm not paying attention. That's really bad on my part. Yes, I figured that would happen. Of course, it's going to use items to heal itself. Okay, oh. That had to have been exact as far as getting a hit in. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, fake out as a start. Do I have any revives? I should look into that. I do. Just one, though. Well, who do I want to bring back? I guess you, because you had good HP. Hopefully Hariyama will help things out here. It's hard to say, though. And I highly doubt Coolio's going to do much here. Yeah, one more hit and I'll be down, so I might as well heal Hariyama. Okay. Now we better use Soda Pop. That way we can fully heal it. There we go. And it's a shame that Gax was paralyzed. I really wish I could have paralyzed Manectric. This is where... Wow! Okay, let's go ahead and throw in a full heal. Anyway, I was just saying, Manectric is where it does get complicated with this gym. Manectric is... I don't want to say overpowered, because I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's strong, I'll put it that way. I don't know, will Fake Out work on this turn? Yes, it does, okay. Free hit in, I like that. Now let's use Vital Throw. Hopefully you can get a strong hit in. Should be able to. Yes! There we go! That's exactly what I was looking for. Hariyama definitely did a good job there, aka Bruce. And because of that, we won this gym fight, with a little help from Revive, of course. There is one cheap way you can win at this gym, and that's to use a Geodude, and you can even level it up even more to get a Graveler, and you'll pretty much wipe out the entire team of his. If that wasn't a given, because they pretty much just know electric and normal type moves. But anyway, we got our Dynamo badge, as well as TM34, which is Shockwave, and that TM will come in handy for a permanent party member that I'll be getting later on in the game. But as of now, we're not going to use it. We did register him on the PokéNav, and if I never said this, but if you didn't know this about Emerald, you actually can refight the gym leaders. It's a feature that was added on the Emerald that's not on Ruby and Sapphire. But yeah, that got added on this game. But with that said, let's go ahead and heal up. And I'm going to go over to the next route, not 118, but to the west of here. Let's go ahead and make our way westward. Yeah, I'm getting awkward now. Route 117. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was 160 or 117. I get so mixed up with the directions here. But the first building that you see as soon as you step in the route is this one right here, the Daycare Lady. And she can raise Pokemon for us, which right now I'm not going to with my current team. However, I am going to go to the PC quick and whip out a Pokemon that I did have. And also, off-screen, I did catch Illumise and Volbeat, which are two Pokemon that you can catch on this route. I think Volbeat is the rarer of the two. I really can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've, like I said, picked up this game. I'll get back in the habit of telling you what Pokemon you can find on each route, though. But these are two that are exclusives that you can find here. Illumise and Volbeat. I called Illumise Tinkerbell since it was female, and Volbeat McQueen. Because I don't know why, I was thinking Disney at the time, I guess. Lightning McQueen is what that was short for, though. And I have two Electrics. Which one? I guess it really didn't matter which one I used here. They're both female. Okay, well what I was gonna do is take Electric out. I'm not sure why I have two there. Let me see, does it have a different ability? Yes, it has Lightning Rod. And I should check the other one's moves too. They look identical. I'm just trying to think why I would have had two of them. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to take one of them out. They're both female. I better take the one that was level 12, though. Something tells me in my gut that I had that there for a reason. We'll just take Coolio and put him in. Oh my god, these controls. There we go. Well, I'm about ready to wrap this video up anyway, but the last thing I wanted to show here is I am going to put Electric in the daycare for right now. Female one specifically, if you didn't catch that. And it's very important that it's female. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about this right now. This is just what I'm going to say here for the end of this video. If you didn't know it, I did say before that Electric is going to be a permanent party member, but it's not that particular Electric. I'm actually going to use what is known as breeding mechanics. And I will actually be getting another Pokemon later on. It's specifically a Seviper. And it's going to be male, because whenever you have two Pokemon that are in the same egg group, which would be Field, I think in this case, both Seviper and Electric are in the Field group, the male Seviper's moves if they're compatible with Electrike, they will pass on to the offspring that Electrike and Seviper will make. And because I'm using a female Electrike, the offspring is going to be an Electrike. So not only am I going to be getting a newly hatched Electrike Pokemon at level 5, and I will have to grind it up to get the levels up, but it shouldn't be too bad since I'm this early in the game. It's going to get egg moves from Seviper. And these are moves that it can't get on normal circumstances unless you do specifically breed the Pokemon. But that's just the quick announcement I was going to give there. I'm going to end the video here. It's already about 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop here. This is ToadinWonderland, and it's nice to be back, and I hope to make more videos for you guys, and I hope you continue to enjoy. Peace out.